Mama, and good afternoon to you all. So today is day 3 of my 30 days challenge. And yesterday we talked about what to expect in this 30 days challenge. So if you didn't forget or this is your first time here, Valmata, I'm started doing a 30 days challenge just to be myself on camera. So today I want to share my personal story about my breastfeeding journey. Yes, my breastfeeding journey. So actually, at first when I had my first baby, in the hospital, the midwife puts my baby on my tummy and she asked me to feed that baby. So because I'm a pediatric nurse and also I'm a pediatric nurse, so I have a background knowledge about breastfeeding. So I fed the baby, but actually I have seen mothers. I have seen so many mothers feeling pain while starting breastfeeding at first. But to my surprise, I didn't feel that a deep pain. I didn't know whether because I have the background knowledge and I know the basics like good breastfeeding position and the latching. So I feed my baby without pain, without much pain, but the pain is quite adjustable. Yes, I adjust to the pain quickly, and I think the pain disappears within the first 3 days. So I didn't face any struggle with positioning, with latching, but the challenge I had during my breastfeeding journey is sleeping. Yes, especially night feeding and the positioning. You know that we have different type of positioning. For usually at night I find it very difficult to do the normal cradle holds feeding, so I opt to night side lying position. I feed my baby on sideline position, usually at night, and then also and it's I find it very difficult to sleep during the night after feed. And actually, I don't know why the reason, and I for me to adjust to that issues, it takes me so many months before adjusting, before finding a balance between the two, the night feeding. Because despite that I have the experience, I have everything, but I find it very difficult to adjust to the night feeding. Yes, especially during the first few days, if you feed your baby, you need to bath the baby before you place him. Everything, I didn't have problem with it. But when my baby cries at night and I wake up to feed him at night, after the feeding, I find it very difficult to fall asleep again. So I can stay for more than 2 hours doing nothing at night and I can't sleep back. So the stress continues to accumulate inside my body, and that makes me become sick. And until then I started doing research on how to balance, like how to know how to have a successful night breastfeeding without you being stressed and able to induce sleeping even afterwards. So I started doing these things that I'm about to share with you. The first thing that I did, I ensured that I give my baby a warm bath at night, evening around 6 to 7. So with this, my baby is calm and he doesn't feel, he is very comfortable. So I dress him according to the weather. If I wear him like simple dress, one layered dress, usually during the evening, because during that period is a rainy season, so sometimes it's very hot and sometimes it's cooler than normal. So I used to dress him accordingly. Then I feed him. Well, then I will feed him, like take my time to feed him very well and buff him very well. Then he will sleep like something, and we usually, and then I will try as much as possible to ensure that I feed him around 10 to 11 or 10 to 11 or 12 like this, so that I can have a good 3 hours or 2 hours sleeping at night, so that even if I wake up, even if I didn't go back to sleep, it will not have cause much harm for me. So when I started doing that and I started getting the results, I have like, I have like about, I will wake up like either 2 times at night, or sometimes even once. And some of they even wonder, say, how comes? If I feed him around 10 or 11, he will not wake up until 1 a.m. or some 1 a.m. or something like that. So I will feed him again. Then I will then he will wake up around 5 to 6. Then I will feed him and it's already morning. So I will pray and do all the things that I needed to do. But from my experience and from what I'm hearing from people and my experience, they will, and usually people say that you need to, like my friends keep telling me that you need to sleep, or you need to sleep as much as possible as you can before you get a baby. And I thought that they are just joking and they are just making things feel somehow. But actually, when I on the stage, I started breastfeeding and I find it very difficult. And from now, then I realized that being a mother is not a simple task, and it's something that is very hectic, very, very something. And we can't reward our mothers, and we can't. We can't thank them enough, but we pray that may Almighty Allah bless them with Jannah and all sorts of things, So I want you to tell me in the comment section, what have you struggled with the same things? Have you struggled to sleep back after feeding your baby? Yes or no? Tell me, share your story in the comment section, and I'm eager to learn because I want to hear it. And share the tips that you use to to balance the things and everything. And if you want me, I will make a video specifically on how to enjoy night feeding and everything that you need to, tips and tricks that will allow you to sleep better, to sleep better. And for me, here's a takeaway, especially for first time moms. I think what really helps me is that knowing the things before having the baby, because I already have a background knowledge. So if you have a background knowledge about breastfeeding, even before your baby's arrival, you will prepare yourself for the breastfeeding. I think this is the it's one thing that helps me to stay to have a smooth breastfeeding journey with minimal challenges. I think the challenges that I have is only the inability to sleep back or something like that. I didn't have all the crack nipples and everything because I already have the knowledge. So I used to apply all the things that I know. So it's very, very important for you as a first time mom to know about breastfeeding, learn about breastfeeding even before your baby is born. By the time that you reach your third trimester, you already have a breast like you already choose the best breastfeeding position for you that you want to try with your baby, or have like 3 to 4, 3 to 4 breastfeeding, or you know how to do a good latch or something like that. Is very, very important. And I think you need to start teaching yourself to wake up either 2 times or one to times at night, because this will help you even when your baby even when you deliver. It will help you with adjusting very quickly if you started doing it early. I think this is the most important thing that helps me. And the next thing that I will add is having the the tools that will help you, that will help you with the breastfeeding journey, like nursing bra, nipple cream, breast pads, and all those kind of things. If you have it, you will enjoy your breastfeeding journey. Because because you know there's let down reflex. When you wake up in the morning, you will see your clothes is already soiled up, and sometimes if care is not taken, you are even smelling or something like that. And this is 2025. We don't need this kind of things in 2025. So so we don't need this kind of thing. So you need to have something at hand, and you need to buy all the things that you need even before delivery. And I want to leave you with this, that I want you to put it in the back of your mind that breastfeeding is not hard if you prepare yourself very well. If you have a background knowledge about breastfeeding, it will help you to have a smooth breastfeeding journey. And I want you to remember, every mother has a different breastfeeding journey, and every mother has different challenges. If someone is facing these kinds of challenges, doesn't mean that you will end up having the same challenges. But you need to know how to tackle or manage some of the challenges at home. And if you love this kind of video or live stream, then consider subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and sharing your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about today's life, and how am I? Am I improving? But after I started this challenge, I noticed that I have so many pillar words. So now I'm having. I used to talk so many filler words, and sometimes I go blank, forgetting about what to say or something like that. And I also find it very difficult to focus on the screen to see the lens. But I think in the next few days, we will focus on that, sticking my eye to the lenses so that we can communicate eye to eye with you guys. The next thing is I will improve in my body language. Now there is no light, and I find there is no light, and I think we will improve our lighting, we'll improve our lighting, sounds, and our body languages, so that we can get full potential of this challenge. Thank you for listening. If you are up to now with me, then thank you so much, and your presence means a lot to me. See you next time. Bye. Na, 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 na.